What's up everybody, this is Joey and welcome back to the channel. And I also want to thank all of my subscribers and all the new subscribers as well. I thank you so much for tuning into these videos and also opening yourself up to receive some positive guidance and information from what I'm offering on this channel as well. Okay, today's video was inspired by K8tlin Starseed. It is what are my spiritual gifts? So today I'm going to be asking, what are your spiritual gifts? And we're going to possibly be finding out like what you could do, also giving you some advice to help you further explore those gifts as well. Okay, so today we're going to be having 3 piles. The first pile is going to be represented by these what is this called? This charm bracelet. This is how it looks. Has hearts on it and whatnot. Okay, the second pile is going to be represented by this seashell. Okay, and the third pile is going to be represented by this pearl bracelet. Okay, so you have 3 piles. You have this charm bracelet, seashell second pile, and third pile is going to be this pearl bracelet. So what you can do is you can pause the video, take a deep breath, and do a little quick meditation and focus on which one of these resonates to you or speaks to you or calls out to you the most, and then we'll go ahead and see what could possibly be your spiritual gifts. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so some of them may or may not apply to you. Okay, take what you can and discard the rest. Okay, all right, let's get ahead and go. Let's go ahead and get started with the pile number 1. Okay, if you selected pile number 1, this charm bracelet, this is going to be your reading. First and foremost, let's just go ahead and clear the energy to get us ready. Okay. Alright, so today we're going to be trying to find out to see what your spiritual gifts are, and also what you could do to further develop those gifts as well. We're going to be using the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards. We're going to be using this mini Goddess Oracle deck. We're going to be using the Healing Zone deck. We're going to be using the Sage Oracle deck, and we're going to be using the Sweet Life deck. So the ones that are going to tell us what your spiritual gifts are is going to be these 3, and then we're going to get guidance from these 2. Okay, so also keep in mind, oh yeah, let's go ahead and throw some intuitive tile image cards in here as well. And my personal decks these are my personal decks. Is Tile cards, Sage Oracle, Sweet Life, and the Healing Zone deck, right? If you guys are ever interested in purchasing any of these decks, just let me know. My information is in the description box below, and we can go from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and see what we can find out for you. Okay, all right, you guys, we have our cards ready here, and let's go ahead and delve into the situation to see if we can determine and find out what your psychic or spiritual gifts are. Okay, all right, let's see what we got here. From the what is this, the Healing Zone Oracle, we have self-worth, we have night and day natural rhythms, we have what you focus on grows, and then from the Sage Oracle we have faith, sexuality, friendship. From the Goddess Guidance Oracle we have purification, quiet time, and then these are our images, intuitive images here. This is the first one, second one, okay, third one, fourth, and fifth one. Okay, All right, so let's see what we got going on here. See what we can find out what's going on in your life and see what gifts you have. Okay. Definitely, I am seeing that you are a person who actually helps heal people when it comes to their self-worth. You actually instill confidence and healing in people. Like, the people could come to you who feel like they're not worthy or they don't have any self-confidence. They may be the type of people who don't have their own sense of self or know their own sense of self or know their own self-worth or power. They may not have their own style. They may just be the type of people who don't have any, like, they don't know what to do with themselves in a way that, and what I mean by they don't know what to do with themselves is that they don't know who they are, right? They don't know their own personal sense of self. They don't know their own personal style. You know, they may, you know how like the more you do build confidence and you build a sense of self, then you have the type of clothes that you like to wear. You have the type of hairstyles that you like to use or to wear. You have, like, you might like to wear a certain makeup. You know, you have your own sense of style, and these things are your own self expression of self, and these are the way that you like to express yourselves. But these people who come to you don't know. They don't know, right? They may have just low self-worth. They have low self-esteem, and they come to you, and you're the type of person who can help build them back up. You help them express themselves, right? You help them go into their self-expression, because you could be the type of person who knows who you are, who has your own sense of style. You like to, you know, get your hair done. You like to try different hairstyles. You like to try different clothing. You might be into fashion, or you're into a certain way of expressing yourself when it comes to your fashion, when it comes to what you wear. You know, you might have your unique sense of style within yourself, and you don't look to other people to validate that. You have your own sense. It's who you are, and you're not afraid to step and walk in your power when it comes to self-expression, when it comes to expressing the way you look, or way you choose to look, your style of clothes. You have your own sense of self, and you don't have no issue of expressing it, right? You have no issue of putting that on display, because that is who you are, and that is how comfortable you are. So you in turn help other people express themselves more naturally. You know, you help them express who they are, or help them come into their sense of self. You help people find out who they are. Like, when they're around you, you motivate them to find out who they are and to really come out of their shell. You know, it might be awkward for them at first, but you help give them, even when they're going through that awkward phase of finding out who they are, you have the ability to help them be comfortable, or help them start building their self-worth, or, you know, their sense of building their self-esteem up to where they feel comfortable going through that phase. You give them the strength to do that. You know what I'm saying? You give them the strength to be an individual, to express themselves regardless of what other people think. You give them that confidence. You give them that boost that they need. You give them that, what was empty there, or what was beat down inside them, or what people might have taken from them. You actually help them build it back up, so that they feel comfortable within themselves to express themselves, right? Yeah, you just help people fall into who they naturally are. You help them be comfortable with who they naturally are, you know, regardless of what people think, right? And you're the type of person that you can help. You are actually a good manifester, right? Whether it's for the good or bad, you're probably the type of person who can easily manifest things, and you help people. You share your insight, or you're the type of person who has the ability to share your insight. And mind you, this is stuff that if you don't know that you have this ability now, that is something that you could, delve into. But you have the ability to help people manifest, or you help them realize the fact that what they focus on grows, and then they have power to manifest things in their lives. So you help people to realize the fact that, hey, whatever you focus on, you're gonna give power to, right? You help them manifest, and you help them manifest the right things in their life. You help give them faith in themselves and faith in life, faith that life can actually be good, or they can actually get some sunshine and happiness in their lives. You give them hope. You're the type of person that when people come around you, they get hope, and they get like, yeah, things don't have to be a certain kind of way. You help them know that they're not alone, and you also help them cleanse their body and mind and their soul. You help them cleanse themselves of the things that were weighing them down in the past, or the things that got them into a place where they felt that they were powerless, or felt that they were not worthy, or they didn't have the courage or the self-esteem to be who they are, who they naturally are. But you help cleanse them of that energy, and you're the type of person that will help detox and cleanse them of that, so that they could finally be able to stand in their own power and be confident and comfortable in who they are. You're the kind of person too, people might feel calm and relaxed around you. They may be able to, they might not be the type of people who are able to relax and calm their mind down, especially when they have low self-worth. They may be the type that those feelings beat them down, and they're with them all day, and they're constantly thinking, I'm not good enough, I don't look good enough, I don't have this, I don't have that, or I'm not worthy, this person looks better than me, that person looks better than me, blase. But when they come around you, you're able to help them quiet that negative mind chatter. You're able to help them quiet it. You're able to help them gain control over their mental, right? To where when they come around you, they can relax, and finally that negative chatter is able to calm down enough to where they could go, towards healing. And actually, when they're able to move forward, when they're around you, you have the ability to help them move forward, and to finally beat those demons into submission. Those negative thoughts and things. You're able to help them beat them and quiet them. You're able to help them quiet that negative chatter that's in their mind. And like I said, you help them be able to be confident, to stand in their power, to actually to step out and to know that they can be friends with other people, and to develop friendships. They may have been blocked off, or they may think they're not good enough to have friends, but you are able to develop friendships with people quickly as well. You're able to you might be the type of person who is able to develop friendships with anybody. Like, it doesn't matter the class, doesn't matter the ethnicity, the religion, or the gender, the sexuality, anything like that. You're across the board. You are like somebody who can get along with just about anybody. You can find a way to relate to just about anybody, regardless of what they've gone through or who they are. They could be a millionaire, they could be someone who's poor. It doesn't really matter. You're able to connect, and you're able to reach people across the board, many different people, different ways of life and class, right? And you're also able to help people with issues with their sexuality, right? Whether it comes from sexual expression, or whether it is them coming to terms of who they are or how they choose to express themselves sexually, right? And this comes back to self-worth, and you helping them purifying that, and you helping them stand in their own power, helping them be confident, and helping them to be comfortable and expressing themselves, expressing who they are, walking in their truth, walking in their own self-expression, and being confident in that, and having faith, and being comfortable, all, overall, with being comfortable with their sexuality, who they are, and their self-expression. You have that gift to help people heal that way, to help unlock what was locked away in their life. Because these people may have locked themselves away due to them being beat up by society. It could be family members, it could be people in general, like the general public. They may not feel confident in themselves, and you are there to help them break that lock and help them set themselves free and be who they truly are, regardless. Help them stand in their own personal power and express themselves the way that they're meant to, express themselves. So let's see what you can do to help increase these gifts that you have. Okay, you got diamond and you got soda pop. Okay, so diamond says you've learned from life's lessons and are now able to navigate life, making better decisions with improved confidence and self-esteem. So what this card here is saying is that you've already gone through you may have been the type of person who've gone through a lot of, you might have actually been where they are right now, where people, when people come to you and they need help, you might have been where they were, or you may have been in similar situations to where they were. If it's not the same, you might have been in similar ones. And so you're able to quickly recall your past and previous past life experiences, the things that you've gone through, to say, hey, yeah, I've been through this, I know how it is, I know how that feels. And you could actually talk them through it, because you've actually gone through it. You've been through that specific situation, or you've actually gone through similar situations, and you're able to actually guide them through it because you've been there, you've done that, and you're able to recall your life situations, and you're able to actually help them not make the same mistakes that you may have gone through. But thing of it is that you've gone through those lessons and made those mistakes because it was meant for you to help other people. So it's like, okay, yeah, I've gone through these lessons, and now I have all of this information, and now it's time for me to share this information with other people so that I can help them navigate them through life better, so that they don't, so that they can get through those same life lessons that I may have experienced, right? Soda pop. It says a fresh, new, potent opportunity is ripe for the taking. Act quick, because this one may fizzle out quickly. Act while it's nice, strong, and fresh. So yeah, you may be getting people coming to you, asking you for help, or even if they don't ask you for help, they're there. They may be the type that, like, they want help, but they don't verbalize it. But you'll know exactly who needs your help, and because they'll come to you. But you're being asked to step into your life mission, step into that mission, step into your power and that role that you're meant to play. You're meant to be a guide, you're meant to be a teacher, you're meant to be a liberator, and you're being asked to step into that role. So when people come to you, you're being asked to take the opportunity to guide them and to help them, to help them down a path of freedom. Don't sit and say, well, I can't do this, I can't do this. You may be even doubting yourself when it comes to you helping people, but this is saying that, yeah, you have everything, you have all the tools you need, you have all the knowledge that you need to help people. So it's time for you to take the opportunity, because this opportunity can lead you down to a greater life purpose for yourself, right? Down to more fulfillment for yourself in this life as well. You also got pray and you got play. So you're being asked also to be more present when it comes to your own personal spirituality, into what you believe in, right? What you pray to, who you pray to. It's time for you to develop a more a consistent relationship, you know, with the higher power, with whatever you believe in, and whatever your religious background is, whatever your religious or if you're not religious, whatever your spiritual background is. It's time for you to develop more attention to it, and it's time for you to focus more on that side as well, because there's a lot of information that's trying to come into you, or that needs to come in, that you're gonna need, that's gonna help you on this mission, or this leg of the mission that you're on right now, right? And you're being asked to take things easily, you know, take things easy, play, allow yourself to be free, allow yourself, when these people come into your life, don't look at it as if it's like a burden, right? Allow yourself to have fun with it, you know. Allow yourself to, because that playful energy is going to actually help these people break out of their shells, or free themselves from the prison, the mental prisons, or spiritual prisons that they've gotten themselves into, or that their life circumstances have gotten them into, right? So it's time for you to relax, play, pray on a consistent basis, and to just free yourself, so that you're free to help other people, because that lighthearted, free energy is what's going to help other people heal and get onto the right path as well. Okay, so yeah, that is your reading. Let me know if it resonated with you. Like the video if you like this type of reading. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. Yeah, I'd be interested to know if this is the type of thing that applies to you, or if it, you know, if it resonated. Okay, all right, we'll move on to the next one. Ciao. All right, you guys, this is reading number 2. If you selected this shell here, this is your reading, and we're going to be trying to find out what your spiritual gifts are, and what you can do also to help improve them, or, you know, develop them. Okay, so what we're going to be using today to find out what your spiritual gifts are these 4 decks here. We're going to be using these intuitive pictures tiles. Be using the Sage Oracle, and I'm going to be using the Healing Zone, and also the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. All right, these are my personal decks, so just keep in mind also, if you ever are interested in purchasing any of these decks, just let me know in the like via email, and that's in the description box below. We're going to be using Sweet Life, which is also one of my personal decks, and we're going to be using Trust Your Vibe cards to give you advice on what you can do to improve them. So these will tell us what your spiritual gifts are, what abilities you have when helping other people, and then this is how you can develop them. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So we will see, these are our cards that will tell us what you can do to improve your special gifts and abilities, and these are what your abilities are. Okay, let's start with the Healing Zone cards. You have the Brighter Side, you have Night Owl, we have Eat Better, we have Health. Okay, and for the Goddess Oracle, we have Blossoming, we have Green Tara, Start Delegating, and we have the Arts, Sarasvati. And from the Sage Oracle, we have 5 cards that jumped out. We have Peace of Mind, we have Faith, we have Friendship, Sexuality, and Shame. All right, let me try to get all these cards in frame here. Get these out of the way. Okay, and these are your images on the tile that I'll be reading from too. And last one. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, let me see what we got here. Okay, first and foremost, you are the type of person to where you are able to help people see the brighter side. People who deal with issues of, they may be pessimistic people, right? So I'm getting that you are the type of person that you work well with energy, or people, you have the energy, you have the ability to heal people's energy, because a lot of times people could be stuck in dark energy, and they are stuck in a pessimistic kind of mind frame. These are unhealthy people as well. They may be at unhealthy at the time when they come to you. And one of your gifts is to help them to see the brighter side of life. And part of that is helping them focus on their health. You are the type of person that you are able to help people heal their health, get them back on the right path, right? Clear blocks. I'll help them clear blocks in their lives that prevent them from moving forward when it comes to their health. Helping them get out of certain mindsets and mind frames, way of living that might not be positive, that might not be within their best interest. These are people who are stuck in a pessimistic way of living, pessimistic way of life. They might not have any hope for the future. They might not be able to see the brighter side. They might be complainers. These might be people who complain all the time. There might be people who are unhealthy spiritually. They have a lot of dark energy, a lot of dark spiritual energy on them, and they could have bad eating habits. They may be the type that don't care for their bodies, but you are the type of person that you could help them unlock and change and heal this energy, that this stagnant energy that they have when it comes to their outlook, and also when it comes to the way that they treat themselves. You are the type of person who, when people get around you, they're able to start seeing the brighter side of life, right? They're able to start seeing the positive things. You might even be somebody who eats well. You might be somebody who eats healthy things, right? And even if you're not the type of person who eats healthy things, that's the vibe that you give off. You might be the type of person to where you might have heard this in the past, that people think that you eat salads and then you eat, like you're healthy, you eat clean, right? You eat salads, trail mixes, healthy trail mixes, nuts, fruits, vegetables, all that good stuff. That that might be what they see when they see you. Even if you're not practicing that type of diet, that might be what they see when they see you. That might be the energy that you give off. Or your energy at its core is one of healthy living, healthy, doing what's right for your body, promoting a healthy body, promoting a healthy spirit, like mind, body, and soul, just promoting healthy health all around. And you're the type of person who, when they're in this negative energy, or they're in a pessimistic mindset, or they're losing hope on life, even when it comes to their health, you're able to help lift them out of that and help them get into a healthier space when it comes to getting enough sleep, when it comes to eating the right foods, when it comes to just being healthy overall, when it comes to spiritual health, and when it comes to bodily health as well. You got blossoming here, and this card says you are not just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. You're able to help them blossom out of that energy that they're in. You're able to help them have faith and patience, and to actually, because think about it, right? Sometimes when somebody is in an unhealthy state, it is kind of hard for them to see, or for them to actually make the conscious effort to want to change it, because it's like, that could be too hard, and they might and this might not be something that's going to instantly change for them, and it's going to be something that they have to work at. But you are able to help them see that, hey, patience is a virtue, patience is good, and it's not a bad thing, and that just stick with it, and you're able to help them see the importance of having patience, you know. Start delegating. Ask others to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. So you're able to help people to see that, to help them realize the importance of teamwork, and realize the importance of asking other people for help and accepting help from other people. Especially, you're able, and this could be people who don't necessarily accept help from other people, but you're the type of person who can naturally show them the benefit of accepting help from other people and accepting input, because another person might be more knowledgeable about a certain thing, or may be able to give you a fresh outlook on your circumstances, and you're able to show them that, right? You're able to get them connected to take it easy and to express themselves through creative abilities. You're able to help them tap into a lighter, more creative, more more creative type of living and mindset, one that also fosters growth, and also fosters evolving, you know, them evolving and them changing, them bettering themselves on a whole. You're able to help them with that. And you're also able to help people accept any shame that comes with sexuality, right? When it comes to the act of sex or the way that they express themselves sexually, you're able to help them come to terms with it, and you're able to help them find peace of mind when it comes to those things that they may not have been able to accept based off of their personal beliefs, or it could be societal beliefs, or what society deems to them or tells them is wrong or right. You're able to help them to come to terms with that, and help them to accept themselves regardless, and to accept them to live a better, healthy life when it comes to their sexuality as well. And you're able to help them not be ashamed of it at all, you know. You're the kind of person who they look up to as well. You just have this regal type of authoritative aura about yourself, even if you don't feel like you do, but you do. You have this sort of thing that people listen to what you say, right? They take what you say as they see the value is with what you're saying or what you have to say. They listen. You're the type of person that people listen to, right? They're not gonna be like, oh, she don't know what she's talking about, or he doesn't know what he's talking about. You're someone who, when you talk, people actually listen, right? They listen to you, and you're able to help them. You're able to help people deal with. Yeah, you're able to, we talked about that also, you're able to help them deal with feelings of love and acceptance and self-expression. When it comes to love, expressing their love, you're able to help them deal with that. You're like a life saver. Like you people might come to you at a point in time where they're just about to give up. They're ready to give up, but you're the kind of person, with your energy, you're able to help people switch and change that all the way around, and help them start living life again, help them start, you know, being creative, help spark a sense of creativity and the spark of life. You're able to help them to turn all of that around, the dark energy and darkness and the giving up and the losing hope. You're able to help them find hope and peace again within their lives, you know. You're able to help them know that they can have healthy relationships with other people, happy relationships with other people, that they're able to express themselves and they're able to be confident. You can help people tap into their intuitive abilities as well. You can help them trust themselves more better as well, and help them come out of their shell and help them live a more balanced life, you know, one that is full of them being what's that word, them being confident in who they are, them being okay, them being not afraid, and them just being content, and them being stable in who they are, and accepting self-acceptance. You're able to help them accept who they are so that they can move forward in their life, right? You have that ability to do that. And this is also, you know, energy healing also. You have the ability to get into their minds and help rearrange all those broken pieces, and to help them start putting their lives back together. You know, you can help heal people. People feel healed once they're around you. It's like that healing process immediately starts happening, you know, because you just have that natural ability to heal people, to get them back on track. When their train is off the track, them being around you, you're able to heal them, to put them back on track and to bring life back into them. It's like you're like the one that reignites the flames in the people's lives, what, you know, where things have like gone sour or, you know, died out. So let's see what we have for this sweet life and the treasure vibes. So treasure vibes, we have sound check, and then we have exercise your vibe. So you are advised to trust your vibes more. Trust what the energy that you pick up from other people, because this is going to help you heal them, right? Help you with your mission and with your the tasks that are set before you. You're able to, it's going to help you to be able to help them, and trust in your ability to help people, right? Trust in your ability to heal people. You're being asked to, you might even get like, you might even be, what is that word, clair audience, like you might hear things, right? You're being asked to, and it could be anything. You might hear people calling your name, you might hear people saying certain things, anything like that. Or you might get information from songs, or from passages in books, or from signs, anything like that, right? You might just get things, or you might hear things, right? And you're being asked to pay attention to that and to trust it. You know, trust what you hear. Trust when you're around people, you might hear certain things and you might be like, oh, no, it can't be true. But you're being asked to trust that. Trust the information that you're getting. You know, exercise your vibes. If you don't believe that it's true, test them out. Test them out to see if they're true. And you will be probably be pleasantly surprised that they are true. And this is going to help you in the long run for to stepping into your power and walking in your mission to help other people as well. Now for sweet life, we have veggies. This is also with the health and eating better. This situation may not seem the most appealing, but it's very beneficial, nutritious, and healing. Be thankful and see the overall benefits. You might not be even want to even be bothered with this, you know, but know that it is part of your life's mission to help other people and help guide them to a more healthier way of living as well. You know, and it's going to benefit you as well. And you got Vai, which is water in Samoan, and it says allow yourself to be like water and flow. Go with the flow and let yourself be fluid and adapt to any situation. Show your flexible side. So this is telling you that there are things that are already been set in place. So rather than you fighting against your natural progression as a soul, you know, living an outer human experience on this earth, go with the flow, because these are things that could be a part of your life's mission that you were brought here to do, part of your soul's mission. So you're being asked to, instead of going against it, go with the flow and go with it, you know, because it's ultimately going to lead you on a better path, and it's going to lead you into your life's mission and on your life's path. And also once you're on that life path, it's going to actually once you're on the life path, it's going to, you know, it's going to open a lot of other doors for you, you know, and it's gonna just make things make more sense to you, make life make more sense to you, and bring you more so into your power. So you're not only gonna be benefiting other people, you're gonna be able to benefit yourself as well. So don't think that you're doing this in vain, But yeah, you're doing it for a reason, you know, so don't forget that as well. Okay, so that's your reading, and if it resonated, let me know. If you like the video, like it. If you what's the word, if you want to subscribe for more videos, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, let me know, and I wish you guys all the best. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Ciao. All right, you guys, if you selected pile number 3, the pearl bracelet, this is your reading. Okay, today we're going to be finding out what are your spiritual gifts, or what you are spiritually here to do, and then also what you can do to improve on those spiritual gifts that you have. Okay, yeah, today's decks we're going to be using to see what your spiritual gifts are the Goddess Guidance Oracle, Sage Oracle, the Healing Zone, and also these these intuitive images tiles. These are something that I just put together, created to help me with readings. So if you guys are interested in any of these my personal decks, like Sweet Life, Sage Oracle, Healing Zone, these intuitive tiles, also the Little Birdie Oracle, anything like that that you see on these videos, just let me know. My email is in the description box. Okay, and then also to find out what you can do to improve those is we're going to be using Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards and also Sweet Life Oracle cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy from the previous reading to clear our minds here. Alright, so let's get started here. From the Healing Zone, we have Memories, we have Feeling Yourself, we have Contemplate, we have What You Focus On Grows. Okay. From the Sage Oracle, I have Pessimism, Communication. From Goddess Guidance, I have Hathor, Receptivity, Ain, Leap of Faith, and Mawu, Mother Earth. And then these are the images tiles that I have that I'm going to be pulling some intuitive messages from. Alright, so let's get started here and see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Okay, starting with the Mother Earth card, I definitely see that you are someone who's here to help with environmentalism. You're here to help heal the earth. You are here to decrease your carbon footprint on the earth, you know. So you're here to, you might be someone who is into recycling. You could be into anything that involves, you know, helping Mother Earth, right? Anything that involves, like, you know, watching your usage of water, watching your usage of electricity, all that stuff, right? Recycling, you know, things like pollution. It could be anything like that, right? Or it could also be having a connection with the earth, having a natural connection with the earth, being grounded, being, you can have the ability to ground people through your connection to Mother Earth. You could have that nurturing, you could have a nurturing ability, right? People may come to you because they feel that you're the type of person, they feel nurtured around you. They feel that you have, even if you're not a mother, even if you're not a father, you have a nurturing ability to you. You're someone who they could count on, or they can come to when they need assistance, or when they need help, when they need to feel comfort, you know. You're that type of person who they can come to, you know. You can help people with feeling these types of these types of things. So opening themselves up to being more grounded, to being more nurtured. This is a healthy type of nurturing, you know. To receiving tough love. You could be that type of person to give people tough love as well. They'll come to you. They know when they come to you, they know that you're gonna give them the truth, and that you're not gonna sugarcoat anything, you know. You also help them too with manifesting things. You know, you help them manifest. You teach them the importance of watching what they think and what they focus on, right? They're the type of person to where when they're around you, they may become cognizant of what they're thinking of, or you may inspire them to be more responsible, or to take a more responsible approach to what they're creating in life and what they're manifesting in life, you know. Or you could also be the type of person to, when they come around you, you help them face the truth, right? You help them face the truth of their situations, and you help them motivate them to actually taking action to making things manifest, you know, or making things come to fruition. A lot of people could come to you who are pessimistic and who have communication blocks and issues. You are there to help ground them as well, to help ground them and to help them see the truth in the situation, and to help them see the brighter side of things, you know. This may be people who actually are too much, or you may find yourself being attractive, people being guided towards you who have like issues with overthinking, right? They're mental, they may be stuck in the past, they may be too self-centered and not in a good way. You help ground these people, you help give them a healthier aspect on life, or healthier way of viewing themselves in relation to the earth, relation to people that are around them, you know, to help them think outside of themselves, you know, to help them not stay stuck within themselves and within their past, or things that didn't work out for them. And you also help connect them to other people as well. You can help change their outlook, because they may be someone who's self-centered, self-focused, right? But you're able to help them to redirect their focus, not only from them on themselves, but open up their focus to other people, the planet, animals. Open themselves up to the world, versus keeping themselves trapped into their own little bubble, focusing only on themselves, you know, and being more selfish. Because these could be people being selfish as well, but your energy and your power helps them open up to see that, hey, you know, there's a bigger world outside of myself. You know, there's other people who are involved in this thing called life, you know, that may need to be focusing on, or paying attention to, or including in this experience as well. You help them to express themselves in a positive way, you know, to not express themselves in ways that negatively affect other people, but you help them find a healthy balance and a grounding balance between expressing themselves, and for them allowing other people to express themselves as well, and to find a healthy balance between the two, and accepting other people for who they are and accepting themselves as well. You might be the kind of person that helps ground them in that kind of way as well. See, we got leap of faith and take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So yeah, you help ground them to where, like, let's say like this is someone whose mind is always in the clouds, they may be a pessimistic kind of person. They may not express themselves in that kind of way. They may have goals and hopes and dreams and aspirations, but you help them ground those goals, dreams, and aspirations to where that they could finally be able to take a realistic approach. So you help bring them back down to earth. These may be people who are just like this says, feeling themselves and just have their heads in the clouds. They may be overwhelmed with different emotions, but stuck in their emotions, and you help ground them in that way to where they're able to come back down to earth and be more realistic about what they want to accomplish in life and what they want to, what they want to do in life and their dreams and their hopes and goals. Like, you ground them and show them, help them find a path, a realistic path to what they want to accomplish, and a path to accomplishing things that are realistic also, and this says, hey Thor, it says receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So yeah, you help people realize that there is balance in receiving versus just giving or putting out, but allowing themselves to receive and being open to other people, being open, communicating with other people, opening the lines of communication, and also that putting themselves like figuratively on a two-way street versus a one-way street. This is things coming in, things going out, helping them see that. And you're also helping them see, you also help people see that they can be more powerful with other people, including other people, opening themselves up to other people, having teams, having duos, having friends, and having, the importance of having teamwork, working with the Mother Earth, working with the universe, working with friends, working with other people, instead of thinking that they're above this type of interactions with other people. And it could be that they feel that way because of past losses and past things, or the way that they've grown up, or that the experiences that they had at their early age. You're able to help them ground themselves and help them see past those things and to move past them and to heal and move on beyond those things. You have the power to, you got the power of Mother Earth. Yeah, Mau, you got the power of Mother Earth. Plain and simple, you can help heal people and ground them, Let's see what you should do to help improve those gifts as well. You got butterfly, we got perfume, and then we got lay. So butterfly says, it's time to transform into the beautiful soul that you are. Gone are the days of the old limited you. Emerging is a beautiful masterpiece. Own it. So you might be the type of person who maybe holding yourself back from stepping into your power. You are a very powerful, healing individual, but you are being asked now to allow yourself to transform. This transformation most likely has probably already been trying to take place, but you could have been fighting it from coming into being, because it may have been something that either made you fear, like you might have had some fear with stepping out into your power, or you may not even want to deal with it. But on this life path, like, this is your mission, and part of your mission in life also is to help other people and to embody those characteristics of Mother Earth, whether you're a male or a female. But it's for you to transform into this beautiful soul, and for you to step into your power, because people are going to be coming to you who are going to be needing help and assistance from you, And you have perfume. It says, something tantalizing and intriguing has snared your senses. As enticing as it is, don't get too carried away without exploring all the facts. So this is telling you to not judge books by its cover. That's what I'm getting from this one. I'm pulling to not judge a book by its cover, to not think that you know everything there is to know about something right off the jump. You might have your preconceived notions about certain things, or certain things that are developing in your life right now, certain opportunities to help people, certain opportunities to be more in connection with Mother Earth, more in connection with your intuition, but you're being advised to allow yourself to flow with it, allow yourself to move forward with it, regardless of how you think it's gonna happen. Don't allow yourself to be limited in that kind of way. Allow yourself to go with the flow and to take each individual step that you need to take to reach that goal, or to reach that finish line, even if it's not a goal. But allow yourself to take the necessary steps that you need to take, because it's going to benefit you in the long run. Open up, welcome others into your life, show aloha in all you do. Kind gestures affect others in ways you can't imagine. Show love. So your advice to show love and welcome people into your life, because these people are needing your help. People are going to be showing up who need your help, and they need to feel this nurturing and this kind, this generous love from you, so that they can heal themselves and balance themselves, so that they can in turn move forward on their mission in life as well. Because you could be actually helping people who are here to help other people. You know what I'm saying? So don't close yourself off to this side of your life, or side of your life's mission. Don't close yourself off to it, because like I'm saying, there's repercussions to this whole thing. I mean, you might not notice or see the importance to it now, but yeah, it's in the long run it's important, because it could also affect your karma as well, what you put out as well. You have claim your boundaries, and also back to basics. All right, so claim your boundaries, right? Okay, with you. And the reason you have this, I think that you're the type of person who is gonna like walk into this challenge, walk into this new way of life, walk into your power. You want to have this change. You want to blossom into your true self and who you're emerging, who you are at this stage in your life. So also what comes with that is you making the conscious effort to claim your boundaries. And what I mean by claim your boundaries, that is like, okay, a lot of times when we open ourselves to helping other people, we might get some Looney Tunes. And I hate to say Looney Tunes, but it is what it is. Hey, whatever. It is what it is. You're going to be getting all types of people that's coming into your personal space that that either needs help or portraying that they need help, right? But it's going to be, you're going to have to set healthy boundaries between you and these people, right? Some people are going to come into your life who are going to try to trample over your boundaries, right? But it's going to be up to you to set these healthy boundaries, because you don't want to take on too much of another person's energy that you lose sense of who you are, because you need to be who you are, and you need to be balanced within yourself so that you can help other people. You can't, like, just because this one person needs help, you can't exhaust all your energy and allow this person just come in and just take all your energy and your time. You know, you have other people to help as well. So you need to set clear boundaries with other people, saying, you know, yeah, I'm here to help you or whatnot, but hey, this is where I draw the line. You let me help you over here. Don't step across this line. You know what I'm saying? You have to. And that is a healthy thing to do, because you can't take on too much of another person's energy. You can't take on their problems. You are only here to guide and to help heal. That's it. You're not here to carry anybody else's weight, do their job for them, carry their load. You're not here to do any of that. You're just here to help and guide and help heal, right? So don't ever let anybody feel that, try to make their issues your issues, because that's not it. That's not what you're here for. You're here to help bring them back down to earth and put them on the path, and they have to do the rest of their work, right? Back to basics. You're being advised to, at this time, get back down to basics. This is diet, exercise, getting enough sleep, you know, eating the right foods, thinking positively, you know, having a healthy relationship with yourself, self-love, all that good stuff. Just get back down to basics, back down to your natural self, to who you are. And on this thing, you can see apple, banana, you can see water, yeah, drinking water, exercising, running, walking, getting out in nature, you know, spending a lot of time in nature, you know, and also getting sleep, improving your intuition as well, because that's going to help you when people come into your life also, because you're going to have people, let me give you a warning, you are going to have people who come into your life pretending that they need help, but they're going to be there to try to throw you off your path. These are going to be people who bring a negative energy to what you're doing. So you're gonna have to be connected to your intuition in a way that you are able to distinguish the difference between them and the ones who actually really need help. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to make sure that you are paying attention to the vibes that they're giving off, paying attention to your intuition when it comes to when you're dealing with other people, you know, because there are some people who you're gonna need to close yourself off to, because these are people who are not coming into your life for the right reasons, right? So yeah, make sure that you pay attention to who's coming into your life. So you're not able to help everybody. Some people need professional, or they might need some meds or something like that. I mean, I hate to say that, but it is what it is, because I come across people like that all the time, that they just come in and they sneak in and pretend to be a certain way, but then they're pushing your buttons, or they're trying to find ways to push your buttons. There might be some people who come into your life and they might be there to try to throw you off. I always say that there are some people who are in your life genuinely to receive help from you, and then there's people who are here that's going to be jumping up out of the bushes, up on the rocks and whatever, slithering into your life to try to throw you off balance. You need to be careful, because these people could come into your life and pretend to be team players, teammates, there to walk with you on the path, but in all actuality, they're there to throw you off the path and to take you off, you know, out of your power. And you need to make sure that you claim your boundaries and keep out certain people, keep out the ones who are of a darker, heavier, negative energy, and then let in the ones who are here to actually receive help, genuine help from you, you know? And you'll be able to tell the difference as long as you stay connected. You get back down to the basics. You're taking care of your body, your mental, your mind, body, and soul, and you'll be able to know them when they come into your life, so that you'll know who's there to receive your help and who's not there to receive your help. And I'm just repeating that because this is something that I experience on a daily basis as well. I experience people who come in and they don't have healthy mindsets, and they don't have your best interests at heart, right? So just be mindful of that, okay? And that's your reading, and if it resonated, let me know. If you like it, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. And also, I wish you guys all the best, okay? Take care. Ciao.